Welcome to this presentation on Simon Sinek's groundbreaking book, Start With Why: How Great Leaders Inspire Everyone to Take Action. Published in 2009, this work identifies a naturally occurring pattern in how the world's most successful leaders and organizations think, act, and communicate. Sinek argues that while many can explain what they do, very few can clearly articulate why they do it. Today, we will explore the core framework Sinek uses to help us move from mere management to truly inspiring leadership.
On this second slide, we outline our journey. Our learning objectives focus on the inside-out paradigm shift of the Golden Circle, the biological basis for human decision-making, and the critical difference between manipulative management and inspiring leadership. We will also explore practical applications such as the celery test for accurate decision-making, strategies for hiring for belief to build a strong culture, and how to manage the split to ensure your organization doesn't lose its purpose as it scales in volume.
Slide 3 illustrates the two ways to influence human behavior: manipulation or inspiration. Most businesses rely on manipulations like price drops, promotions, or fear-based messaging. While effective for short-term transactions, they do not breed loyalty and function like a commodity. In contrast, inspiration is driven by purpose and belief. By communicating a clear cause and shared values, leaders build deep trust and long-term loyalty, creating customers and employees who are willing to pay a premium or suffer inconvenience for you. Now we arrive at the Golden Circle, a paradigm shift that separates inspired leaders from everyone else. Most organizations communicate from the outside in, starting with the clearest thing, what, and ending with the fuzziest, why. However, inspired leaders like Apple think, act, and communicate from the inside out. They start with their why, their purpose or belief, then move to how they do it, and finally to what they produce. Remember, people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it.
This slide explains that the Golden Circle is not just an opinion, it is grounded in biology. Our neocortex maps to the what level, handling rational thought and language. The limbic brain, however, maps to why and how. This part of the brain is responsible for all feelings, trust, and human decision-making, yet it has no capacity for language. This is why gut decisions feel right, but are hard to explain. You are speaking directly to the part of the brain that controls behavior.
To achieve inspiring leadership, you must balance the three pillars. First is clarity of why. You must know your purpose. Second is discipline of how. You must hold your organization accountable to guiding principles and values, ideally expressed as verbs like always do the right thing, rather than nouns like integrity. Finally, consistency of what. Everything you say and do must prove what you believe. Authenticity only happens when your what is perfectly aligned with your why. Slide 7 introduces our first practical application, the celery test. This is a filter for decision-making. Imagine you are told to buy Oreos, M&Ms, rice milk, and celery. If your why is to always be healthy, you automatically ignore the Oreos and M&Ms. A clear why acts as a filter that allows you to ignore market trends that don't fit your purpose. This enables scaling, as any employee can make decisions as accurately as the founder by simply using the why filter. Our second application is hiring for belief. Sinek advises, don't hire for skills and try to motivate people, hire motivated people and inspire them. If you give people a cause bigger than their job, give them a cathedral, they will do more than just lay bricks. Great companies hire how types who inherently believe in the founder's why. When employees belong to a culture that shares their values, they work hard for themselves, not just for the company. Slide 9 depicts the megaphone. In an inspired organization, the leader sits at the tip, serving as the source of the vision, why. The middle, how, consists of senior executives who translate that vision into systems and structures. The base, what, represents the employees and products that touch the marketplace. For a message to be loud and clear, the what at the base must perfectly reflect the why at the tip. This organization serves as the vessel for the leader's cause. The ultimate danger is the split. This occurs when the clarity of why goes fuzzy as what, money, scale, volume, increases over time. We see this in companies like Walmart post Sam Walton, where the volume of the megaphone increased, but the message became unclear. When the split happens, a company slides into commodity status, forced to compete solely on price and features because they have lost the inspiring cause that originally fueled their growth and loyalty.
As we wrap up, we look at the origin of your why. It is a discovery, not an invention. Your why comes from looking backward into your past, upbringing, and experiences. It is an arrow pulled back before it is shot. Finally, understand the true competition. Organizations with a fuzzy why obsess over what competitors are doing. However, inspired organizations only compete with themselves, asking every day, how do we do better today than we did yesterday? In conclusion, there are leaders who hold a position of power, and there are those who lead, who inspire us. We follow those who lead not because we have to, but because we want to. They give us a sense of purpose and belonging that transcends external incentives. By starting with why, you can join this select group of leaders who create deep trust, foster innovation, and change the world. Remember, always start with why.